A large number of Louisiana Republicans think President Obama is to blame for the lack of adequate response to Hurricane Katrina. That's right, despite the fact that the storm happened 3 years before Obama even became president. Zach, let's take a look at the poll results. 29% blame Obama, 28% blame George W. Bush, who was actually president at the time, and 44% aren't quite sure who to blame. I mean, if we ever needed a reason to think that red-blooded Southern Republicans were living in cloud cuckoo land, the fact that more of them think that Obama was to blame for Hurricane Katrina than George W. Bush was, I mean, the jury's in, right?
I mean, look, people believe all sorts of things, and the hardcore Republican base has come out and there have been some really great demonstrations of let's say hostility and incompetence over the last few years. This one, I have a feeling that these people don't actually blame Barack Obama for Hurricane Katrina, but they just don't like Barack Obama so much that when when they're asked a question, there's this sort of social pressure to identify as someone who holds him responsible for things he's clearly not responsible for. You see this all the time when you talk to people who aren't, politically, who aren't total political junkies, right? It's not just in Louisiana. It's all over the country. It's not just in southern states. People who really don't like the president, who aren't necessarily up to date on every single policy issue or even major historical events of the last 3 years, just want to hold him responsible for things. I think that's also going on with the whole birther thing. There aren't actually that many people in the country who sincerely believe that Barack Obama was not born in the United States, but it's sort of a clubby thing. They know other people who sort of believe in this birther stuff, and it's a way to identify socially as someone who really doesn't like Barack Obama. And so I think there's some of that going on here with this polling result.